Doing good right off the bat. Fresh.
Fouled by Kenry Montemero and by Royce Williams. That's the first on Memorial, second on Trinity. Ryan Stultz for three. Henry Montemero. Ryan Stultz for three.
That's a nice little screen and roll there. And I like to see Jutras going hard to the hoop.
Fouls on Troy Jutras. That's his first, second on the team.
It looks like they don't want Williams to do anything because as soon as he beats this guy, they're rushing him with a double team. So they want to take him completely out of this game. Yeah, he might have got hurt in a game that we did earlier. I'm pretty sure he did. And he's been out ever since. So this is his first action. And also on the bench, dressed tonight is Cam Pollock for Memorial, who's been out with a sprained ankle. So. Yeah, and that's what Memorial wants. Force them into some tough shots. And they're just rushing him as soon as he gets the basketball. They're going to double off.
Timeout, Trinity.
And
becoming a high school sports official
Amadadero's been all over him. So
by demonstrating qualities such as impartiality, fairness, and courage. High school sports officials help protect the integrity of the game we love by teaching and enforcing the rules of play. New officials have an opportunity to make a difference in their communities right away. To learn more about high school sports officiating, please visit www.nhia.org.
what a shocker. Yeah, it's pretty loud. Yeah, I mean, it was a good design play. Williams just looked, he looks a little frustrated. Yeah.
Nate Meeker.
And Rumerage, that's more of his game as a slasher rather than settling for the three. He needs to go to the basket.
Nathan Meeker, that's his second, third on the team. Johnny Rumerage will shoot two.
Yeah. Right.
But the difference tonight is some fans in this thing.
Yeah, I mean, there was some things that went on with the game going to be played at Trinity. There was some scheduling conflicts there, and we ended up here. So another weird thing, and there's a charge. And Pollock, who hasn't played for weeks now, threw his body right in there. So, you know, Memorial's coming out. All right.
Isaiah Fisher in the ball game for Memorial, replacing Rumrod.
I think the next dribble was a double dribble, but they got the reach right before. Yeah.
Troy Jutris.
And that's twice on the block for him, and he's looking much better than the last time we saw him going to the basket.
Devon Ellis for 3.
And a good finish with the left.
Troy Jutris.
I think it calls a kick. Yeah. Allie seems to be moving okay out there, as well as Pollock. There was some concern with him coming back, with him being a cross-country star. That's his number one sport. So they wanted to make sure he was all set for that, and he got the clear from the doctors, according to Coach Bryson. He's good to go. Yeah. 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 Yeah, does. I mean, it's one thing with a sprained ankle shooting threes, just standing there. Another thing being in game action. And that's his first hoop.
Royce Williams for 2.
And he got a T, not smart. After he hit first shot, he got this guy's not going to take anything tonight. He just talked a little bit after. Well, the officials got to talk to each other about that, though, because down the other end, Trinity did it twice after hitting a three, the same type thing. So that's what Coach Bryson probably was just talking to him. But, as they rotate, that one official might not call that. He might just let it go. And this was right in front of him, so he really. Yeah. No, he's frustrated with Montemaro's really giving him a hard time, and the double teams. So even the slashes he had going to the hoop, he looks a little off. But that won't stop him. I mean, he's a scorer. He'll just keep trying. And another freshman. So, they had 2 freshmen that started the game, and then this kid's a good-sized kid. So their future looks bright up there. That's a good defense by Trinity. Kind
Again
of
at one.
forced Memorial out of what they
17,
wanted to do.
Memorial 14.
But a high scoring first
Ladies and
quarter.
gentlemen, ethics,
You know,
integrity, work ethic,
considering
respect are important values.
Williams had only 2 points, right?
All these values are translated
So-
into one word: sportsmanship. The NHIAA believes sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by interscholastic sports. Winning is for a day, sportsmanship is for a lifetime.
And Memorial just continued to chip away. After 8 minutes, it's 17-14 Trinity. This game probably started with a bit of emotion, adrenaline. It should settle down here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, Memorial get out of the box at one kind of quick. And they went straight man after that and then double teamed. And Mr. Adamakis continues to use his outside voice. And we can't hear a thing in here. But
Brought to you by the NHIAA.
I mean, my ears are ringing. Yeah. Well, he's happy to be talking to somebody, so there's some fans here, so that's good. It looks like Coach Bryson's going to watch the minutes of Pollock and Tyler. Just keeping an eye on them, not try to overdo it in the first half.
Fouls on Brennan Beelan. That's his second, fifth on the team.
And a nice job by Rumeraj, just waiting in that passing lane and then just going hard to the basket.
Fouls on Mark Nayoma for Trinity. That's his first, sixth on the team. Johnny Roomraj will shoot 2.
And Pollock at the table ready to come right back in. So he must have, you don't want to get too cold coming off an injury like that. So his was a high ankle sprain. So, if he's moving around okay, then just go with him.
Beelan steps off. Beelan picked up the second foul as well.
Johnny Roomraj, 1 free throw. Now the ball game from Memorial, Cam Pollock. Replacing Beelan.
We're off.
And
I'm getting text messages.
Oh. He's freaking unreal. Nice.
Cam Pollock. Royce Williams for 2.
That's the way he can score. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
do you know anything about Williams next year?
God knows, I'm sure the prep schools are looking at him. But And look at him run the floor. I mean,
William.
you're not going to keep him down forever.
Doesn't look like you're gonna beat him down the floor either.
No, he's athletic.
Williams comes away with the ball. Hands it to Naoma.
Mark Mayoma.
Coach Bryson wants to have a chat. 3 quick baskets by Trinity after Memorial tied the game at 17.
Timeout Memorial.
Couple by Williams, and then on the break here, Naoma.
Yeah, looks like Coach Bike told him to start running.
Make sure you consult an athletic trainer who specializes in the prevention, assessment, treatment, and rehabilitation of
Right.
injuries and illnesses. Athletic trainers, your protection is their priority. A reminder from the National Athletic Trainers Association and Safe Sports Network during National Athletic Trainers Month.
In more than one way. It helps you defensively because you're not giving opportunities to your opponents.
Right. Yeah, and, you know, it comes from, you know, Memorial not getting good shots either. I mean, Rumorage took that bad 3 there, and then Trinity got out and ran. So, you know, if you go into the basket, you have a better chance at an offensive rebound. And this is the best I've seen Jutras play so far. And we've done 4 or 5 games with him. And he's going to the basket hard. Looks like he's really improving.
Yes, it's great to see. Well, it was Stoltz.
And
Trinity substitution, Devon Ellis now in for Ryan Stultz.
And on the make, you're going to see a zone press full court. I saw this the sign for it from Bryson. But they missed it, so maybe next time.
One free throw by Troy Jutras. That foul was on Ryan Stultz. That's his second, 7th on the team.
And it looks like it's going to be 1-1 for Memorial, right? They're over the limit.
Fouls on Tyler Bike. That's his first, 8th on the team. Henry Montemero will shoot 1 and 1.
Well, we saw, I have the season schedule in front of me, Lindsay. We saw these Memorial boys 3 times.
Okay.
Central on opening day. And then I think twice against West.
Right. I don't know. They're all kind of mashed together. But, you know, I watched a lot online, too, so.
One free throw by Kenray Montemero.
Oh.
Three-pointer by Lewis Rosenthal.
And that's 5 threes, I think, by Trinity right now. 26 points. I think they get 5. So.
7 now. Biggest lead of the game.
Fouls by Lewis Rosenthal. That's his first.
They were ahead 14.
9th on the team. Henry Montemero will shoot 1 and 1.
Memorial needs a couple points. Stem the bleeding. Halfway through the second quarter.
One free throw by Henry Montemero. Tyler Pike.
That's quick hands by Ellis. I mean, he came through.
Now in the ball game for the Crusaders, Brendan Beelan. Tyler Pike.
He's got a nice release, nice smooth shot.
Mark Naomo with the foul. That's his second.
Memorial's out of sync on offense, though. They need to get something going in the half court set. They've been out of sync the last 4 possessions, and that's a good timeout by Bryson because they need to really get something set. Maybe get Jutras back on the box.
That's some technical difficulties, folks. But,
Yeah, it's a one. Bazillion.
Yeah, man, it happens. But now I can hear Mr. Adamakis less, so that makes me a happy person.
I'll try to talk over him every time he comes on.
There we go.
Right.
Down by 10 now.
2.5 minutes until halftime. Trinity led by 3 after 8 minutes. They're up 10, 30-20. There's Jutras. Jutras had some good looks early on.
He was doubled there. So looks like that's what exactly. And we're going to get a double bonus here. So
fouled by Royce Williams. That's his first.
That's at least his second foul.
The team is in the double bonus.
And it is 2 up on the board.
So it'll be 2 shots for Brendan Beelan.
Beelan will head to the line. Williams can ill afford to pick up a third. You think that Coach Bike will take him out, Bedsy?
You know,
He's not
I
willing
would.
to.
With 2 minutes left, up 10, up 9 now.
Johnny Rubrage in the ball
But,
game, replacing Tyler.
Players, sometimes you just trust them, you know.
Yeah. He is the best player. Drawing the man-to-man coverage while his teammates play a
2 free
zone.
throws by Brendan Beelan.
While the opponent plays a zone. Although they might be matching.
They're back in
matching up
there now,
aren't
yeah.
they? Look at behind the back. Look at the move by Royce. He missed the layup kind of badly. In frustration, knocks the red padding at the end of the gym, but he'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, you get the oohs and ahs
Foul
because
on Troy Jutras. That's his
the kids
second.
think that you get points on the board for your dribble now.
Will shoot 2.
So
Oh, you don't?
if you make somebody fall, you know, you get oohs and ahs. But you missed the layup. But that's always a pet peeve of mine, anyways. But
Henry Montemero comes in the ball game, replacing Jutras for Memorial.
That ball went in. There's the point. Didn't go up on the board right away.
Replacing Lewis Rosenthal for the Pioneers.
As usual, over on the scoreboard, running the clock today is Dave. His birthday today. Happy birthday to Dave.
Goodness. Doesn't look a day over 40.
Royce Williams.
I didn't say how old he was.
I didn't either.
You can't tell with that mask. How about that? You know, Manchester has some great people that volunteer to help the sports run. I'm sure you know that better than I do.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's a wonderful place. There's a lot going on in the Queen City. Takes a lot of people to get her done. Oh, nicely knocked away by Akul. In the corner here to Ellis. Devon kicks it out to Tyler Bike. The lefty take the long three. Nice rebound by Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher went up for that one.
He sure did. He's slightly built, but he got up nice and high. Got two hands on that ball, and there was no way anyone was going to knock it out of his hands. Beautiful rebound.
Coach Bryson really likes this kid. He's athletic. He just needed kind of this season to get some real basketball under his belt.
Just a sophomore.
Yeah, he should be a good player next year.
Foul came in on Connor Herman of Trinity, his second. Fisher has the first one. LaValle steps on. Amatamero steps off with a minute and a half until halftime. Trinity leads by 9.
Two free throws by Isaiah Fisher.
The winner of this one gets the winner of the Goffstown-Bedford game that's taking place right now. Or maybe it's wrapping up. Might have been a little earlier start, but I think they're playing in Goffstown tonight.
Yes, they are.
Williams steps back and is fouled. Rumraj got him.
Yeah, I mean, he got him into the shot he wanted. You know, you want him to take that shot. There's no reason to bail him out there.
That's his first, 7th on the team.
Yeah, that's a bad foul.
Shoot 2 for the Pioneers.
And the last thing you want is this kid to get going from the free throw line. He played good defense on him for a half. You know, don't bail him out with a poor foul.
Was that a 3?
Yeah.
Rattles the second one in. Here he can give his team back to the 10-point lead with a minute 14 until halftime. Fisher goes up for the rebound and kind of mishandles that one. Still loose though. Memorial's got it. It's Rumraj, I think, and then he loses it out of bounds.
Georgia Sewell in the ball game, replacing
Memorial with some butterfingers there. You know, they got to be strong with the basketball.
Yeah, that time Fisher went up for the rebound, but I think he hit it on the back of the backboard, and that's what knocked it out of his hands. On the bottom of the backboard, I should say. Here's Nathan Meeker. Look at the rebound by Ellis. All the way back out to Meeker. Tyler Bike kicks it in the corner. Comes back out. Now Royce Williams. Pollock on him. Turnaround won't go. 35 seconds left.
Memorial continuing a good defense on Williams.
They are down 9. Pollock is going to look for a shot, I think. Yeah, here it comes. Rumraj. Williams with the rebound. He does everything for these guys. Look at that nice pass. Little jump pass from Bike. That comes out of the hands of Meeker, though. And here comes Rumraj. He's got it. Oh, they're going to call that offensive. I don't think so. I don't like that call.
No, none at all. You know, he's standing right underneath the basket. His feet were not set. But he called the same one down the other end.
Rumage kind of went sideways.
Yeah.
He went to avoid the contact, I should say.
I thought it was good body control by Rumaraj.
Yeah.
But referee didn't see it that way.
And what he says goes. Needless to say, Danny Bryson didn't like the call either. But
Yeah, I doubt it.
all right, we got 3 seconds left. In the corner, it's Meeker. He does pull the trigger. It won't drop. We're going into halftime. 33 for Trinity, 24 for Memorial, a 9-point lead for the Pioneers. Quite a half, Buzzy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, Memorial's game plan was obvious. They want to stop Williams. And early on, they went to the basket well offensively, and that looked like their offensive game plan. They kind of got away from that a little bit, and Trinity started getting some fast breaks going, getting out on the steals and the defensive rebounds, and that's where they opened up their lead. Memorial had the advantage because Trinity was in the double bonus for most of that second quarter.
Right.
And by not going to the basket, you're not taking advantage of that, You don't want to be settling for threes when the other team is in the double bonus. So, you just driving to the basket, you can get reached in on. I thought they played decent defense, but, Trinity hitting 5 threes at least. I counted 5. So there's 15 out of the 33 points right there.
Sure, yeah, that's not hard to believe. They were opened up 3 for 4 from three-point land.
Right.
And talking about Memorial's offense, it was heartening to see them getting it down low on the block to Jutras. Jutras had some nice looks early on, and they did get away from that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And, then the last set that they tried to do that, Jutras got doubled, and they didn't have a play off of that. He didn't have anything. Nobody cut. The person who was getting doubled, you got to cut or you got to get to an open spot and get an inside-out 3. And now that 3 is okay because it's in the flow. But you don't want to be just, dribbling and chucking up a 3 because Trinity's a lot quicker than Memorial teams getting down the floor. And they're just waiting for that pass or that quick defensive rebound to get out and run.
Well, it's been a short season. It was a 5-week season. Most teams stayed in their regions. But the difference, and we were here for the first week, the difference between the first week and this week, I think is pretty plain to see. The teams are
yeah.
right.
I mean, it looked like we even mentioned it on the air. I think it looked like a bad JV game that first week. And this looks like more play. I mean, you get the fans into it a little bit. I get parents here tonight.
And you got more 3-point shooters.
Yeah,
they're a lot more confident. But let's take a quick break here while we're at halftime, and we will be back shortly with the third quarter. All right, Buzzy, as we head back into the second half here, 33-24. You think the scoring rate's going to increase in the second half like it often does in basketball?
I mean, Memorial struggles to score anyways. So I think, if you asked Coach Bryson before the game if he would have been happy with 24 at half, he probably would be. Trinity just seems like anybody can shoot the 3. So if you leave them open and they start hitting, then, yeah, it's gonna go up. But, I mean, I can't see the game being in the 70s, I don't think. If it keeps up this way, it'll be in the 60s. But,
yeah.
That's not a game Memorial wants, that's for sure.
Is there a defense Memorial can employ to slow Trinity down?
Well, I mean, they had the box in 1, and they went to the man and then doubling Royce every time he started going to the basket. I think doing that is fine, but you can't double off of their top percentage 3-point shooters. So you got to double off of someone else. You got to pick the guy you're going to double with, and go from there. But don't leave guys wide open. I think that box and 1 was fine, but they were just playing like a box, like you see in grammar school. They weren't moving anywhere. They were just playing
2 on the block,
two on the block. You're right. And they were just letting the guys shoot the 3, and that was a quick 9 points at the beginning of the game. So now it's a 9-point lead. So to me, that was a difference at the beginning. Since then, they've played pretty even. But Trinity's athletic, and they've got some young kids that get up and down the floor. This Ellis kid is athletic as heck too. I mean, he's a good football player. He's going to be a star up there at Trinity in basketball and football.
That's Devon wearing number 2 in blue. He's not on the floor right now, I don't think.
Yeah, he's in the corner. He's there.
Oh, that is him.
Yeah.
All right, this is Ryan Stoltz. It's interesting that Bike's going to post. Leaves it a little bit short, and Rumraj comes down with the rebound. It is Johnny.
Both teams come out with their starting 5. We got an illegal screen.
I think that's going to be on Ramadani. Let's see.
Crusader foul on Abdallah Ramadani. That's his first.
It is.
First on the team in the second
His
half.
first, team's first. Here's Meeker. Down low to Herman. It's interesting how they're attacking on that low block.
Yeah, they're just, and that was good defense again from Memorial on the block.
Putting their guards down there to play on the block. I always loved to do that myself. That was fun.
You don't see that a lot now.
No, you don't. You don't see it with the big men, never mind the guards.
And there's, okay, so now we're going to call that a block. And that was more of a charge than the last one on Memorial.
That's his
So
second on the team.
I thought they were both
and he'll shoot 1.
blocks, to be honest with you. I thought that was a block, but the other one was too. Late in the first half, right? And that was a big play.
Well, Royce went up one-handed that time too. So his left hand didn't get knocked and lose control of the ball. Makes the conventional three-point play, opens the account here. Makes it 36-24, Trinity. He also kind of stood over Beeland, I thought, as he got up. The referee was right there, didn't bother. Jutras now in the block, and that's knocked out of his hands. Interesting pass from Royce. Little fake one way and put a backspin on it.
There's a push on the rebound, so it's going to be his third.
It's on Williams?
Yeah.
Fouls on Royce Williams. That's his third. First on the team in the second half.
The Trinity kids, once in a while they just say a prayer for you. I notice after that's the Catholic thing, so it's nothing bad.
Well, they sure have had some great basketball teams come through the gym.
They had good football teams lately, too. We had the opportunity to play them this year, and they spanked us around a little bit.
Jumper from Ramadani is short. Here's Williams. I think his foot is on the line, but he missed it anyway. Rumraj almost dribbled right into Ellis. If I'm not mistaken, Budsy, their boys soccer team won the state title at that level, Division II, I think.
Trinity did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe they did.
That I wouldn't know. During the fall, it's hard for me to keep. I try to keep tabs on West soccer, but it's hard for me to keep tabs on that.
Long jumper from Rumraj. We'll go to Trinity. Comes Fisher. Fisher looks like he's grown 3 inches this season.
No kidding, right? Yeah. And I don't know how long. I don't know how Pollock. Pollock's over on the bench. He's on the trainer's table now, so he's adjusting his brace. So I don't know how long he's going to be out or if he's going to be back. But if he's okay, I think Coach Bryce is going to pull a trigger and just go with him.
This is Bike. Picks it up and gives it to Royce. Royce will kind of reset the offense. He's directing traffic. Here he comes. Fixes his mask. Heads to the basket. Fisher does the defensive work on him this time. Isaiah has got some good length to him.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good defensive play without fouling. And they continue to frustrate him a little bit.
Jutras this time doesn't want to put it on the floor. He's looking for a cutter, and it's Fisher. There he is.
It's a nice job. Good patience by Jutras, and a nice slash and cut.
Good patience by Jutras to pick him out, wasn't it?
Yes. And Pollock's okay, and he's going to the table to check in.
Trinity leads by 10. That foul's coming in on LaValle.
And they need Pollock's offense. I mean,
That's his first third of the team.
they scored 2 points in 4 minutes almost here, so they need some offense out of him.
Cam Pollock in the ball game, replacing Montemero.
Stoltz, he gets hand hit, but I guess it was a block. No whistle. There's Rumraj. There's Fisher. Thought about the three. Heads into the lane, has it knocked out of his hands, but the foul's going to be on Tyler Bike. Second team foul. Bike's.
Yeah, that was a ticky-tack foul, I think. But you know, when you reach in,
I don't know.
If you reach in and the ball changes possession, you almost have to call it.
I think he got a wrist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he got a wrist then. Second foul on Bike. All right, LaValle directing traffic. You know he wants to go left. He eventually does. Pulls the trigger, and
That's
Meeker
going to be his third.
fouls.
And the Trinity kids, you know, are not shy of going after the official after the
Fouled by
call.
Nathan Meeker. That's his third.
Interesting.
Third of the team.
Well, of course, they're all wearing masks in this crazy COVID season, so you can't really tell what's going on. You can't tell if they're even saying anything.
They could be saying a prayer, I don't know. But it doesn't look like that's what's going on.
Yeah, Meeker's going to step off with those three. On comes Mark
Mark
Nyoma.
Nyoma in the ball game,
And
replacing
another freshman coming in, right? I mean, these guys.
He looks like an 18-year-old freshman, too.
Yeah, he's a big
He's
kid.
a big boy. Williams doesn't pull the trigger. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe because that's not Williams. That was
that was Ellis. Yeah. It's the same haircut.
Stoltz travels.
Yeah, he's done that a few times. Seems like when he gets the ball and he goes to use his pivot foot, he's doing it twice. If Memorial's going to make a run, I think it's right now. They need to really end this quarter well.
3:20 left in the third. They're down 9. Certainly not insurmountable. Fisher. Isaiah kicks it off to LaValle. Now he goes to Pollock. Here's Jutras in a good spot, but he didn't go to the basket. Pollock does.
Cam Pollock for three.
And Pollock looks like he was shooting the ball a lot during his injury, so his stroke looks okay. He just looked a little off in the first quarter, but looks like he's getting into it now once he gets his sweat up.
Well, that makes it 36-30. That's going to be a
We got
travel
travel
as well. I'm not sure about that call, but I don't see him half the time.
And we got
Now?
a T.
Timeout Trinity.
And it's not a
Might be
timeout,
a
Trinity. That's a technical.
Is it on
So
the coach?
let me be the first to.
Technical foul on Ryan Stultz.
On
That's
Stultz.
his third.
What do you want to be the first? Yeah, but
I'm trying not to comment right now.
okay. Well,
You know,
30-second timeout.
I thought that
The NHIA would
Memorial
like to
got
appreciate it for today.
a little taunting one in the first half, right?
yes.
Cam just with a couple of claps, and you can't hear what he's saying with his mask on and everything. And it was right in front of the officials, so you know, rightfully so, probably he got that tee. But it seems like every single call that doesn't go Trinity's way, they get their palms up, or they're barking at the officials. So they got to watch out here because that could change the momentum of the game. And Pollock will be shooting, and then they'll get the ball back.
Pollock's 3 cut the lead to 6, and he'll have 2 now. You might remember that Royce Williams missed both of the technical free throws in the first half. And then, of course, Memorial will have the ball after this one, right?
Yes, they will. So he hit them both.
Two free throws by Cam Pollock.
And the lead is 4. 6 straight points now for the Crusaders. Looking for Rumraj here. He's got it. Johnny's a junior. Fisher gives it back to Rumraj. Rumraj recognized the double down low along the baseline. That was a tough pass, but look, Fisher picks it up.
Well, it's going to go Memorial's way. And the out of bounds call, and there's Trinity arguing the call. So it's like it continues. I'll get off of that because
probably isn't going to stop.
No.
LaValle. Look at Fisher rebound, and he missed it again. Rumraj gets it this time. No, make that Amadamaro.
But Fisher really making an impact. I mean, he's missing the layups, but God, you mentioned that he grew. I don't think he just grew. I think he got some inches on his vertical because he's getting up there on the rebounds and higher than anybody else. And
his timing is excellent on the rebounds. He gets up quick.
And once he learns how to finish, he could be a force next year.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he weighs 145 pounds.
No, definitely need to come to dinner at the Bazorian house. Get the COVID.
Could just walk up
and
the hill.
William leaks out. Yeah, that was a nice play. He leaked out after the shot, and that was a big hoop by Trinity.
Makes it 38-32 inside of 2 minutes here in the third. A sloppy ball handling by the 2 Memorial guards just back from injury.
That time they let the Euro step go. Didn't call a travel on it. Before they called a travel on it. And I thought that wasn't a travel, and neither was the other one.
Valley gets help from Fisher. He's alert to the trouble on the inbound play. What's not to like about Isaiah's game? Here's Jutras in the lane, left-hander, short. That one almost looked like it slipped out of his hand.
Yeah. That was a good move. Just
it was out a little far for the offhand, I think, but was a good move. Naoma stops and pops, and he leaves it short. Fisher rebounds. We're in the last minute now of the third quarter. Memorial is down 9 at halftime. That's a steal by Williams.
Yeah, this kid's athletic, huh? I mean, he may not be scoring like he normally does, but that was an athletic play right there.
It is super quick. LaValle.
That's a tough hoop.
Tyler LaValle.
Trinity by 6.
Here comes the double, and they double off a bike.
Oh,
They got travel.
There we go again.
So that time they sent Pollock over to double off a bike, and it worked. I think you want one shot here.
17
and
seconds. Is there a foul? There is a foul.
Yeah, so it's going to get them. They call it offensive.
It's an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Must have used his offhand to push.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that one, but
I don't either. I didn't see it. I'm not gonna.
I mean, the kid was all over him. So
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
All right, 10 seconds left in the quarter. Triple team. The jumper from Ellis is well off. That'll count, but it won't go. And guess who gets the rebound? Fisher. Gonna be the Aaron Fleury of the Memorial Boys team, Buzzy.
Yeah. But it's a 6-point game now, right? So
It
they
is.
held Trinity to 7 points in that quarter.
I'm sure that Coach Bryson would have loved to have got one more basket. And they had the
Yeah.
opportunities here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, that little momentum they had, but after the tee, they kind of stalled after that. Instead of continuing the momentum, Trinity picked it back up, and then Williams got that nice steal and finish.
And he got the layup on the sneak when he
Right.
got out ahead.
Yeah.
So he got 2 easy ones.
Right, so that's 4 of their 7 points right there in the quarter.
Got a great basketball sense, doesn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah, the kids. You can tell the kids, he's headed somewhere for sure.
Shop online at NHIAA.org.
I don't know that I have. Do I have the size? What did they introduce him as? 6 foot tall. They might have been lying.
Yeah, well, I mean with the hair, 6'1" maybe.
That's how I was in high school. Because you should have
Yes.
seen my
I
hair.
bet I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm going back in time.
19
Short shorts, right?
Oh, yeah.
Larry Bird
But high
stuff.
socks.
Right.
1973, 74.
Goodness.
Williams in the lane, won't drop. Fisher rebounds. And this is Brennan Beelan running the offense now. Nice look down low to Jutras. He's not quite close enough to the basket though, and he gets doubled. Fisher, Isaiah running right-hander, won't drop.
One of those is going to fall for him, though. I mean, they're right around. Up. There's a turnover.
Williams was thinking ahead of Devon Ellis, and the ball sails out behind Ellis.
And Pollock back on the bench for Memorial, but not for long, I bet.
Yeah, he's up right
They
now.
probably
as a
just
matter
gave him
of
an extra
fact.
little couple seconds after the quarter.
Rumraj with the left hand,
Johnny Rumraj with 2.
and it's 40-36.
Let's see if they continue to double. There it is.
Jumper from Naoma. Rumraj rebounds, gets it free. He's got numbers if he goes. Not sure they want it in Jutras' hands.
No,
though.
he kind of caught it in the open floor, though. Nice job, though, slowing it down after.
Yeah.
Not trying to force anything.
Brennan went in with the right hand and kind of drew that foul. That was a nice play by Brennan.
Yeah, and then we're up to 6 fouls for Trinity, so they're shooting a foul anyways, but the next one will be 1-on-1.
Ellis picks up the foul, his second. Oh, no, his first even. Well, free throws may be very important in this game, Buzzy.
6 on the team.
How often do we say that?
Pretty often in the close games, and
Every night.
yeah. Unless it's a blowout. We haven't had too many. We were lucky this year. We didn't have too many blowouts.
Well, the other night, the Memorial girls came from 3 down with 3.5 seconds to go to force overtime against Central, and then the Crusaders won it in overtime. That was a terrific game.
That statement could never be so true than that, right? three free throws with 0.5 seconds left to tie it. I mean, that was crazy.
Great stuff. All right, the basket for Trinity makes it 42-37. Here's the Matamero back on for Memorial. And Williams going to pick up his 4th foul, I think.
It's 3 or 4.
Fouls on Royce
4.
Williams.
You're
It's his
correct.
4th.
Yeah, it's his 4th.
7th on the team.
With 6:06 left in the game.
I think that might be the only thing that stops this kid is maybe just his reaction to adversity. because it seems like every time there's a call, he's got palms up and shaking his hands, shaking his head. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that will not serve him well
No,
over time.
not at the next level. That will not, no.
That's out of bounds. It'll stay Memorial ball. Williams got the last touch on it, but he couldn't corral it, and it fell to the floor where it got on the line.
And he's going to spend a couple minutes on the bench with 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's a tough decision for Coach Keith Pike. 6 minutes to go. His best player with 4 fouls.
Now's when the time Memorial has to make a run with him on the bench.
Wow, that was ambitious for Rumraj.
Yeah.
He couldn't catch it. That's going to be an offensive foul on Mark Nyoma.
And that time I thought he had his feet planted.
Fouls on Mark Nyoma.
So I think that was a good
His
time.
third.
Good job by
Team on
Beelan.
the team.
Thought Nyoma maybe was going to jump right over him.
Isaiah Fisher in the ball game replacing
Yeah, he's-
Jutras.
Jutras comes off, Fisher comes on. Ooh, it's almost a travel there. Beelan kind of stuttered, his foot stuttered. That came off of Nyoma's foot, so it'll stay Memorial ball. 5-point Pioneer lead. This is Johnny Rumraj. Looks like he wants to go 1v1. He kicks it out to Amadamero. His jumper comes off, and I think it came off of Rumraj last. It'll be Trinity ball.
I mean, Montemero had a good look there.
So Williams is back on, Buzzy. 20 seconds, he said.
Yeah, they saved him, I guess. He just probably took him off to talk to him, tell him to be careful, you know. And but you can only be so careful when you're playing hard.
That was quite the pass, all the way from one corner of the court to the other. Stultz was wide open, he caught it, and then he tried to make one more pass. And that was knocked out of play. I think it was Rumraj who got the touch on that. It's Stultz again now. And Williams, good look down low to Stultz.
Yeah.
Ryan Stultz.
Nobody picked him up.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
Memorial defense lost him. Fisher.
Wow.
Isaiah Fisher.
And a quick timeout by Bryson after the hoop.
Timeout Memorial.
Nobody was blocking that shot by Fisher, were they?
I can't get over it. I mean, how many, was it 3 weeks ago? that we did?
Give him another month, he'll be dunking that ball.
Yeah, I'm sure he can do it in practice now.
Online courses at
I'm really enjoying watching him play tonight.
Subway restaurants.
So Royce Williams has 4 fouls on him. He's made a number of really nice defensive plays here tonight. Do you think he's going to have to dial it back defensively here?
Well, we mentioned that he came out of the game and he was only out for 20 seconds, so I'm sure that's what Coach, he didn't take him out to keep him out for 20 seconds. I think he just took him out to talk to him, to tell him that exact thing, to dial it back a bit and don't pick up any cheap ones, you know. But, you know, the way Memorial's been taking charges and the way he goes to the basket, you know, you can get it offensively too. So we'll see.
Indeed we will.
He remains in the game.
5-point Trinity lead, 5:12 left in the ball game. We're in the 4th quarter. See the referee put the ball down.
That's the second time he's done that.
It is, and when that happens, that means he's starting his 5-second count. That it's time to go. I watched a college game the other night, Buzzy, and the inbounder traveled. He moved along the baseline. It wasn't after a made basket, and it allowed the opponent a shot at the tie.
That was a nice take by Bike. He just didn't finish. He just ran off the dribble.
And get it to Pollock. Nyoma's on him. Rumraj. Kicked out to Beeland. Oh, that's out of play.
And, you know, besides Pollock, Memorial really doesn't have three-point shooters. You know, and that to me is the difference because Trinity's collapsing and they're giving them a couple of open looks. And Pollock's the only guy that can really hit them consistently for them.
Pollock and Bite playing cat and mouse here. It's pretty fun to watch. They're both super quick. Stoltz hands it back to Tyler. Gains a baseline. Here's Williams. Got it!
A big shot.
Royce Williams for 3.
That's a huge basket. Gives his team an 8-point lead with 3:45 to play. Jumper from the corner won't go. The rebound, the putback is by Amadamero. He'll get fouled and shoot 2.
And that's the third or fourth good look that they've had from three-point line. They just can't. Well, so they ought to get Pollock off of the ball and get him to those open areas and have them kick it out to him.
And LaValle, looks like LaValle's up.
Maybe get LaValle on the ball and get Pollock to those open areas and have inside-out threes going to him. And Pollock's coming out, so that's not going to happen. And you don't know the extent if he's hurting or not. You know, I mean, ankle sprain like he had. You know, I'm sure he's not comfortable.
Yeah, those are rough. Matamero gets them both. It's 47-40. Trinity with 3:34 to go.
Back to the ball game, replacing Amadamero.
Looks like Memorial's a little confused as to who's matching up with who. I think they got it sorted out now. Bike takes it all the way.
Well, he really looks good. I mean, he doesn't look like a freshman.
No. Jutras dribbles it off a foot. And it goes to Trinity. Well, they're in command right now, 49-41. With just 3 minutes to go. Williams is still on the court. He's got 4 fouls. Here he is.
Royce Williams.
And he has decided that he's not going to lose this game, Buzzy.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 great looks by him. Just rises up over the defender and a nice easy stroke.
I think he intended to win every phase of the game, but at this point in the game, all he needs to do is put the ball in the basket.
Right.
And he can do that. Big
Memorial
jumper
finally
from
hitting one.
Beelan for 3.
Beelan keeps Memorial's hopes alive. It's a 7-point Trinity lead with 2:20 to go. Bike again. Oh, that one came off. Gives Memorial some hope. It's LaValle in the corner. He likes to go left. He's got it, and the foul.
And that was a big sequence there. Bike beating his man off the dribble and just missing the bunny there, and then down the other end, LaValle with the and one. So if he can make this free throw, we're looking at a different game here.
LaValle will shoot 1.
Well, I don't know what the defender was thinking down there. LaValle's left-handed. He wants to go left.
Right,
they have to know that.
He kind of gave him his left.
And he wanted to take the right away, it looked like, the way he was defending. But Tyler, the junior, missed a lot of the season.
Pollock replaces Johnny Grubraj for the Crusaders.
And has returned here in the playoffs. He doesn't get the 3-point play. Here comes Royce. Williams stutter step. He got fouled. He made the basket.
And you can see why that he's at the top of the state in scoring, right?
Yeah,
He scored many different ways.
Third,
And even though he was frustrated, Memorial really did a decent job with him in the first 2.5 quarters anyways. He still finds a way to put the ball in the basket. I mean, the kid definitely is going to be a college-level player.
He reminds me, well, what we got? Lane violation. It'll be Memorial ball. There was a player out of Merrimack. Well, 5-6 years ago.
Gendron?
No, a guard.
Oh, okay.
Jenner was a big guy, wasn't he?
Well, there was a couple brothers, and they were both
that's
scorers.
right. They were brothers.
I couldn't stand either one of them because they always killed us.
I just
Yeah,
remember.
timeout, Trinity.
I remember a dagger that he made in down at UNH in the semifinal game.
The opportunity to play organized sports beyond high school comes
Just
with
this
the
deep
full
three
sports
that just said,
defined by the
"I'm not losing this game."
of everyday young people whose lives
He went on to play at Manhattan College, I think, and then
Okay.
transferred up into Western Mass somewhere.
Trinity, this is our first look at them, and we're looking at their roster and their youth. And it looks like they are on the upswing big time. This game is this close, I think, because of Coach Bryson's game plan early on to double Williams and try to keep him out of the game. I think Trinity's a much more athletic team, and they have much more scoring depth-wise than Memorial does. So they've kept it close, and they've done a good job keeping it close, but Williams in his fourth quarter is just taking over.
Well, Trinity came into this game, I believe, at 8-3, and Memorial is 4-8. But those numbers don't mean all that much in this crazy season.
No, it just means who you're matching up with. So Trinity played Exeter a couple times, and Exeter hasn't lost a game, right?
Right.
So yeah. I mean, with this kid on the floor, you can beat anybody on any given night.
Here he is, Royce Williams. Look at the 360.
Oh, yeah. He's just having fun now. He's having a good time now.
That was gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, like I said, he's just not going to be beat tonight.
No.
And he's going to do it offensively.
And in the open floor, doesn't he look smooth?
Yeah, that was almost 1v3 right there.
Yeah.
And he laid that in. That is the highlight reel. Play of the day. Gives his team a 9-point lead. And the turnover gives it to Trinity. Connor Herman ready to step on, and Coach Pike grabs him, pulls him back off.
Sixth on the team.
Yeah, word that Bedford beat Goffstown, and Exeter actually lost tonight.
Really?
And that would be their first loss of the year in the first round of the playoffs, right? Or would be the second round?
Well, this is the preliminary round. It's really the first. Those other last round was
play-ins.
Play-in.
Right.
That's right.
So Exeter got beat.
Exeter got beat by Winnicott.
Yeah, and they're a big team. I watched them against Memorial online, and they're a big team. So they made a pounded Exeter into submission. I don't know.
So you said Bedford won?
Bedford did win, yeah.
Bedford gets the winner of this one.
Well, good luck to them with this Williams kid.
Pollock from the corner. Won't go. We get a foul. He'll stay here. But that 9-point lead right now looks
Fouls on Ryan Stultz. That's his fifth personal
looks
foul.
like a very high mountain to climb.
It looks like Keith Pike's going to come back to where he started his coaching career here at Memorial. Come back with a playoff win.
Over on the girls' side, the Memorial girls having beaten Central a couple nights ago, tomorrow on Friday, go play Bedford. Concord and Trinity play in the other game in that region. So it'll be the winner of Concord Trinity and Bedford Memorial.
And with that ending of that Memorial Central game, I'm going to give that one the game of the year for us. Because that was just craziness.
Jutras gets one, and it's 55-47.
Especially the storyline with the senior, going to the line, hitting the three free throws after missing 4 before that.
Right.
And and then taking over in the overtime. So that was impressive.
They had been working all night long to get Emma Rossi an open look. She did not score in regulation. Drained 2 threes, just like she was cutting into her steak at home. It was just easy. It was natural.
Right. And when I watched it back, that play was designed for her, and then it just happened to go into the hands.
Just carry her.
Yeah, her hands, and Central kind of ran into her, and rest is history.
There's a long jumper from Beelan that won't drop. Pollock fouls Bike.
When you're looking at Memorial's roster, they got a future too, right? There's not a senior on the roster. There's just nobody that's played. So
nope, nobody's played tonight.
Fouls on Caleb Pollock.
There was a couple earlier in the year that were on the roster, but no longer are.
For the Pioneers.
So, he's got this whole team back.
Mostly juniors, but Fisher's a sophomore. Ramadani is also a sophomore.
Isaiah Fisher in the ball game, replacing Jutras for Memorial.
Jutras is a junior.
2 free throws by Tyler Bike.
I've been impressed by that kid. I really like his game, Tyler Bike.
Yes.
He's got a smooth game. It does not look like a freshman. Looks like he's been playing for a while.
And here, this Mark Nyoma at the free throw line is also a freshman.
Fouls on
He's
Johnny
been a bit of a
Woodruff. This is
revelation
4th
tonight,
on
too.
the team.
Yeah.
Trinity's now in the double bonus. Mark
Yeah,
Nyoma will
Bedford
shoot 2.
Bedford beat Goffstown 52-49 tonight.
Oh, it
So it
sounds
was
like
close.
a good game, yeah.
Two free throws by Mark Nyoma.
61-47.
Whoa.
Side
That
of the
was a wild
backboard. Nyoma, I'm not sure he can catch that again, but he did. The referees let it go. Played in by
Kind of
Hearn.
garbage time now.
Definitely. 16-point lead with 30 seconds to go. Meeker gets on the scoreboard.
Nathan Meeker.
Well, we can root for a Memorial Trinity girls game.
There we go.
Brennan Beelan.
I think that would be Sunday if it happens.
Fouls on Connor Herman. That's his 5th personal foul.
Might very well be here, the Bronstein Gym too.
Who knows? Anything can happen.
Alex Mulcahy.
The wholesale changes for Trinity, getting everybody in.
Caleb Linger.
Now this kid Rosenthal does look like a freshman. He's a little guy.
That free throw comes off. It'll be Trinity moving on in the boys Division 1. There he is.
Oh. We're gonna let him score.
Pulled the trigger a little slow on that one.
That was a cheap block. And Danny's going to talk to his team about sportsmanship at the end of the game and be smart. It's a 16-point lead for Trinity, but the game wasn't a 16-point game. It was within 10 most of the game. And I felt like just Royce Williams just took it on his shoulders in the fourth quarter and said, it's going to be our game. Sorry. He's just that good,
You heard me say it. I saw it.
Yeah, you could see it, that first couple of hoops and just.
There are a certain number of players who can do that.
Yeah, I haven't seen any this year before this kid.
No,
This
I
is the
don't think
first
I
kid
have
I've
either,
seen
not
this year.
this year.
Yeah.
So Trinity
Ah.
will move on, and they'll get Bedford.
Final score, Trinity 67.
Congratulations to the Pioneers and Coach Bike. His Chargers.
Pioneers with their victory.
They actually led start to finish here tonight,
Yeah,
Buzzy.
wire to wire. I mean, it was close for a little while, and then
Saturday at 5
well,
p.m.
only a little spurt Memorial had was after that technical foul. They had a little bit of momentum going, but Trinity took it back with their defense, and they got a couple of easy hoops. Leaked Williams out for a couple of full court layups, and after that, the fourth quarter was all Trinity.
Well, congratulations as well to the Memorial Crusaders this year. They've been a fun team to watch. They were a formidable foe for everybody they faced, including these Pioneers here tonight. A couple of seniors, Akol and Lual, but most of the others should return next year, and I look forward to seeing them then.
Yeah, they should be a good team in the future. And in talking to Coach Bryson, he's happy with the way this group has listened and tried to learn the system a little bit better. And I think in the next couple of years they're going to be a force, and Trinity's going to be a force for a while. You know, this is my first look at them and with their youth. You know, as long as these kids all stay in high school, right?
Right.
That's the key, and they stay at the high school they're at.
They do
Because
lose
that-
Williams. They do lose their best player. But
Well, yeah. But, I mean, that's not, you know, it looks like they got a team that'll be okay to lose him. But, and that's another key thing is the kids staying at the schools that they're at. Because we've seen a lot of that in the last couple of years with just moving around, and whether they're going up to Trinity or going to a prep school.
Tilton or down to
Or just moving from
Bradford
you know,
Christian or wherever.
moving public schools, you know.
Yep.
We've seen some of that going on too.
Yep.
So hopefully, you know, these kids all stay put and get all the programs back to where they belong. And crossing my fingers for West tonight too.
Yeah, that's right.
So hopefully they
That's right.
they had a good showing against Hollis Brookline.
Yeah, HB. They have a shot. They certainly have
Yeah.
a shot
Oh,
against
yeah.
HB
Absolutely.
tonight. That would be the other game to follow. That might end up on Saturday. The next round is Saturday for the boys. Well, we'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this Division I boys playoff game from the Bronstein Gym here at Memorial High School. For Tom Bezoyan, I'm Peter Capano, and we'll catch you next time.